Amazon plans to eliminate 600,000 jobs with robots. Let's take a look.
That's right. Amazon reports saving millions of dollars through this initiative so far. They say switching to robots will reduce delivery time, boost efficiency, and increase workforce happiness by...
So Amazon's reportedly replacing 600,000 jobs with robots.
Yeah, Amazon was like, sorry, humans are out of stock. Would you like the automated alternative instead?
Yeah, but the question is, who's going to buy all this stuff on Amazon if nobody has jobs?
Probably the robots.
Now to one of the largest private employers in the country, Amazon is reportedly planning to replace more than 500,000 jobs with robots. Sam is here with the details. What's the company saying here?
It's a lot of numbers, big numbers, Lindsay. This is a big deal. Could be one of the biggest workplace automations in modern history. Now, there are concerns this morning that Amazon, it's the second largest private employer in the country, as Lindsay said, is hoping to replace more than 500,000 new jobs with robots. Now, here's how this would work. The New York Times, citing internal documents, is reporting that Amazon expects sales to double by 2033. That type of growth would normally require about 600,000 more workers, but the company is reportedly looking to fill those new jobs with robots and ultimately hopes to automate 75% of its entire operations. Now, Amazon also reportedly estimates that automation could help save it more than $12 billion with a B dollars from 2025 to 2027. That's just in 2 years. In a statement, Amazon said the leaked documents reflect the perspective, this is a quote, of just one team and don't represent our overall hiring strategy. They add that the company is actively hiring and plans to fill about 250,000 positions for the holiday season, but it does not kind of address the whole idea of automation.
Wow, that is a big change.
And it's happening everywhere, not just at Amazon right now.
Hi guys, so they said technology will make life easier, but nobody said it will take jobs. They didn't tell us it's going to take jobs. Amazon just confirmed plans to replace over 600 human workers with robots. So families are going to lose their income, dreams will crash, and machines will take over the night shift without rest and without pay. The future we feared has finally arrived, and this is just the beginning. I'm Tiana and you're watching Tiana's React. Well, let's dive in and see people's reactions to this. But before we do, please do well to like, share, and of course, subscribe to keep the channel moving if you haven't done so yet.
The robots are coming for the jobs, and it is happening right now. New York Times is out with a giant expose based on documents from Amazon they were able to get their hands on that shows over the next few years they're going to hire 600,000 fewer workers than they would have. So Amazon is famous for, in their warehouses, intentionally burning through their workforce, making the job so physically demanding that people just churn through because they don't want them elevating to senior level positions because then they have to pay them more. So rather than having to fire a bunch of people just through their normal churn, they will let people go and then they won't be replaced. Instead, they will increase automation through robots and devastating the blue-collar workforce in America. In these documents, they talked about how they'll need to build goodwill in local communities to avoid backlash over these job losses. They floated participating more in local food drives and the like. They also talked about how they don't want to use terms like robot or automation. They prefer to use terms like advanced technology and cobot, which apparently is supposed to imply some cooperation with humans. Amazon is one of the largest employers in the country. They have really reshaped not only the retail landscape, but the warehouse worker, the delivery worker landscape. They have lowered standards and conditions for all of those workers across the board. So if they go forward with this plan of mass automation, getting rid of a significant chunk of their workforce, you can bet that other companies, especially in the same space, but really across the board, are going to very quickly follow suit. Some other countries where Amazon operates, they have to deal with a union. Here, they've been mostly successful, not 100%, but mostly successful in blocking union efforts, which makes the workforce even more vulnerable. Look, guys, this is one of the issues of our time, and I don't care, Democrat, Republican, Independent, whoever you are, these oligarchs are coming for the jobs. There's one possibility where the thing is a bubble and the bubble pops and there's mass financial fallout. That is terrifying, and that's something I'm very concerned about. There's another possibility where AI actually delivers on at least some of what they want it to. and human labor becomes by and large obsolete. That's what they're aiming for, and this Amazon move is the first step in that direction.
Amazon closure at 3 a.m. in the morning. They have no answers for us. We've all been sitting here for about 30-45 minutes.
I had a shift at 3:30 a.m. and when I got here at 3:20, there were people standing outside. I'm trying to sign into my app and it's not working. I'm walking up and I hear the people from inside saying that the app is down, like the whole store is down, and they can't help us. We have to call support. Not even call support, email support, because the phone's not working.
This morning, concerns that Amazon, the second largest private employer in the country, is planning one of the biggest workplace transformations in modern history.
In a fulfillment center, the Cardinal robot will pack packages into carts.
The New York Times, citing leaked documents, reports Amazon expects sales to double by 2033, growth that would normally require 600,000 more workers. But the company is reportedly looking to fill those jobs with robots and automate 75% of its operations.
We could do this with our robot. We could do this with our technology. That's what we're going to do.
In the near future, Amazon reportedly estimates automation could help it save more than $12 billion and shave about 30 cents off each item it ships. In a statement, Amazon said the leaked documents reflect the perspective of just one team and don't represent our overall hiring strategy, adding that the company is actively hiring and plans to fill 250,000 positions for the holiday season.
One of the things that we've been proud of over our 10-year history is the ability to develop robots that work well alongside people.
It comes amid growing fears of technology replacing human workers. The so-called godfather of artificial intelligence has been sounding the alarm.
If I worked in a call center, I'd be terrified. If I was someone like a legal assistant, a paralegal, they're not going to be needed for very long. For mundane intellectual labor, AI is just going to replace everybody.
Amazon is pushing forward with a plan to use robots to do 600,000 jobs that humans would normally do. The New York Times, citing leaked documents, reports Amazon will automate 75% of its operations within several years. Amazon estimates automation will help it save more than $12 billion and shave 30 cents off each item it ships. Amazon stressed it still plans to hire 250,000 workers for the holiday season.
Amazon to replace 600,000 employees in operations with robots. The move is an aim to save $4 billion a year by 2027. So they're going to have automated warehouses that do sorting, that do basically every function, because the aim is that 75% of total operational staff will be a robot. Yes. I want to pause right there so you can see that. 75% of operational staff will be a robot within the Amazon workforce. Again, with an effort to save $4 billion annually. This news will cause the stock to, of course, surge over time, with expectations that the price target's now been raised to about $300. So there is an expectation that this will, of course, drive more profitability for the company.
Amazon just said they're going to replace 600 workers with robots. And the reason why this news is so important is simple. Robotics is officially here and bot is at the center of it. Even at this level, people are aping mad numbers into this. Even Nancy Pelosi's own wallet has over 100K worth of tokens. And the timing couldn't be more clearer. Nancy's stock portfolio is 19% Nvidia. And on October 28, massive news is said to be coming. And I wouldn't put it past them that they're announcing working together.
They called it progress, but what happens when progress leaves people behind? Heartbroken and without a job. 600,000 today, maybe 1 million tomorrow. Robots don't sleep, don't eat, and they don't feel. This isn't just about Amazon. It's about the world we are walking into, because this is just the beginning. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Please do well to like, share, and of course, subscribe to keep the channel moving. That's if you've not done so yet. Till next time.